Hey everybody, it's your Sam, and I'm here with another video, obviously. I do apologize for not uploading on Sunday, but Sunday was Mother's Day, and it was a little rough, considering. Just to try to put it in a nutshell that's overflowing and drowning. I'm okay. Grief is a process, and I think I'm doing the process alright. That's kind of what this video is about. It's about being creative while grieving. It's also kind of a reevaluation and a look at my life. Would mom be proud of me? Kind of thing. So those of you that don't know, my mom passed away on August 5th of 2021, just last year. I've been kind of a roller coaster since then, emotionally and mentally, and whether or not I can get any work done. I know right after she died, I basically threw myself into work and did 60 to 70 hours of work, and at that time I felt that it was okay. By throwing myself into work, I was basically distracting myself from thinking, basically distracting myself from feeling all the time. Of course, I still had thoughts, I still had feelings, and I did try to work those out as they came along. I had moments where I was crying. I had moments where I was just thinking about things, remembering the good times, and wondering if she would be proud of me. Then the holidays hit, and those were a beast to get through. I've been through a lot of deaths in my life. When I was born, my family is full of older generations. My great-grandmother was still alive, and she was born really early 1900s. But if that tells you anything, my grandpa was still alive. I had a step-grandmother who was married to him, and I had a granny who was on my dad's side. All of them were still alive. I also had a ton of great-aunts and uncles that we saw pretty regularly, and I grew attached to and accustomed to, and they were family. I also had a few cousins. We don't have a big family whatsoever. No, I don't. I dealt with a lot of death growing up, so I've managed to handle death on the regular and the emotions therein. But when it's your grandparents and when it's your mom, it's a completely different beast. I was prepared for it, but I wasn't prepared for it, if that makes any sense. I threw myself into work, and then the holidays hit, and I wasn't quite prepared for how those would hit. I had made some assumptions, and those assumptions were correct, but they were kind of doubled and tripled in how they affected me. That was that. And then January rolled around, and January and February are birthday months. They are my birthday. They're my nephew's birthday. My great-grandmother was born on January 11th. My dad's birthday is the day right after mine, and mom's birthday was February 17th. So it was all the birthdays right there all together. And I also had COVID in January too. So that was just icing on the cake. So we had all that to go through, and I basically kind of crashed. I did not do as much work as I had been doing. I cut back a lot. If I did any of my creative work whatsoever, it felt like it was a miracle. March rolls around and I get a little bit better at doing things and at working again. So I bumped myself back up to about a 40-hour work week and kind of held on to it for dear life. April was hit or miss, and May was definitely a big miss. May, it all came crashing down again, and we are only on day 11. I have not touched any of my creative work whatsoever. Granted, I have been reading. I have read a lot of books, and that's fine. It's still kind of creative work, and I'm glad of it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So that has kept me going a little bit. But I do feel like I can get back into things, and I hope I can, because by the end of May, I hope to have the last edits of I'm No Hero done, so I can kind of somewhat keep to my plan of querying it next quarter. We'll see. I do have a ton of ideas now while I've been lazing about. I've gotten a lot of ideas. I even wrote a little bit on one of them, and I've written the others down with as much detail as I possibly can to work on later. So I also have that going for me. Now, being creative while grieving, still being able to work while grieving, is a delicate balance. And I am by far not the expert at it, because this year has been obvious. Part of last year was obvious with that too. What I want to say is, you gotta do you. If you feel like you can't do anything because you're missing them too much, it's okay. It is what it is. But promise me that you're going to at least take care of yourself. You're going to get up. You're going to get a new box of tissues. You're going to eat and you're going to hydrate. And then you can go back to laying down in bed. And if there is ever a day where you can get up and do more than actually go to your day job, do it. Go for a walk. Push to the limit of what you think that you can do. And maybe the next day you can have a 12-hour day of working, but then maybe that day after that, it's nothing again. And it's fine. It's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do in order to make sure that you're healthy mentally and emotionally. I will tell you this. Don't do like me and completely shut down and not talk to anybody about it, because that's what I did. I didn't even really talk to my family about it because I didn't want to worry them. My family is warriors, and they will worry themselves to death. And it is quite apparent with our health issues that we indeed do worry ourselves to death. That is the reason why I didn't talk to them. I barely talked to my husband about my emotions since Mom has died, and that's bad. I am in the process of getting help. We have found a new doctor, and she has given me a couple of references for some counseling and therapy. So I'm hoping that that will both help me and my husband, because both of us have kind of been wallowing in depression together, and while we try to boost each other up and make each other feel better, we're inwardly both not believing what the other one says whatsoever, and that's also bad. So yeah, because he'll tell me that it's okay, that it's fine, that I need to do what I need to do, that it's okay to cry, and in my head I'm going, that's bullshit. I need to do more. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. He's lying to me. That's not how he really feels. That's everything that's going on in my head while he's trying to be supportive. And I love him to death, but apparently there's just something not clicking, and maybe we both need an outside perspective. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some help. And we're going to work through our depression and get back on the horse, so to speak. I have been thinking a little bit about the video that I had listed for Sunday, and it was whether or not Mom would be proud of me. And I know the answer that she would most likely give, and that is that she is proud of me, and that she will push me to do more, that she's happy for me, and that she is happy about me, and all that good stuff. But the self-depreciation part of me is saying that yes, she may be proud of me, but she's also disappointed because I haven't met the goals that I wanted. I haven't become the person that I wanted to be at this point in time in my life. So what does that mean? It means I'm going to keep pushing. Hold My Raccoon 2022 is still going on. I am going to be published by the end of this year. It may just be one book, and that's okay. That's fine. It's going to happen by the end of the year. I still have time. And yeah, we can do this. Right? Right. Keep pushing towards your goals, but remember to take care of yourself too. That's the moral of this whole video, I think. It took me about 10 minutes to say it, and that's okay. Because it's something I need to tell myself a lot and actually believe it, and not, tear it back out of my mouth and toss it on the ground and stomp on it a little bit like I've been doing. Give yourself some grace. Thank you for watching. Be kind to one another out there. Be kind to yourself. Stay safe. Keep writing. Keep being creative. I will see you next time.